Adam Patey, I mean, that came out of nowhere. I think I was in study hall, and I clicked swim swam, you know, like I do every day, probably way too many times per day. But I saw 57.9 pop up, and I was just like really? I was just thinking, I just put 58 up. I just put the 58 up in my room. Right above my bed, and now I have to change it to 57.9. But yeah, that was an awesome swim to watch. His breaststroke's really something special, so that was pretty cool to see that on video too.
Age group swimmers across the world, did you hear that? Write down your goal times, put them above your bed, and read them every night. If Reece Whitley does it, it's good enough for you. Enough said. Who is Reece Whitley? Aside from being 6 feet 8 inches tall and breaking U.S. national age group records every time he falls into the pool, thankfully Coach Crystal Coleman from Penn Charter Aquatic Club brought him to a pro swim so we could get to know him in person. Does Reece see himself as a sprinter?
I cannot sprint at all. Trust me. I was talking to Nathan earlier today. He got a picture, but
who you are taller than?
Yeah. Did you see that picture too?
I can just visualize.
Oh no, but I wanted to ask him if he could give me some sprinting lessons in exchange for some breaststroke lessons, but I didn't get the chance to ask him that.
How does he describe his ability in breaststroke?
My knees are pretty flexible. My legs are. I wouldn't say powerful because, you know, for my body size, my legs are probably average. But I think just the combination of my pull and my kick, something about it just gets me down the pool pretty fast. I don't know.
What's stronger, his kick or his pull, in his opinion?
I think my kick and pull are probably equal. It depends on the day. You know, if we do a lift in the morning that's upper body, my pull's not going to be at its best, and you know, with the legs, same thing with the legs. But I think my pull is a little bit weaker than my kick, but for the most part, they're pretty equal.
Reece was being quizzed about U.S. breaststroke history by Karen Krause of the New York Times, no less, but in a nice way. Back when Nelson Diebel won in the 100 breaststroke, and when Mike Barrowman, my Olympic roomie, won in the 200 breaststroke. But listen to what Reece was really bothered about.
We Americans won every single event on the guys in '76, but at Junior Pan Packs, the guys won every single event except 2 bros. And I was not excited about that.
Did you take that personally?
I did.
In the 100 breast of the Charlotte Pro Swim, Reece dropped from a 103 to a 101.8. A huge drop in time. Did he expect it?
Coach Crystal and I, Crystal Coleman, we talked before the meet, and she wanted me to go after it because, you know, we've been putting really hard training in ever since I came back from Colorado from the junior team camp. So I had been expecting time drops, but not like that. I rested for 2 days, and I don't grow too much leg hair, so I don't need to shave. But yeah, we didn't taper. We only rested for 2 days.
Reece's 200 breaststroke was even better, a 212.9, a new U.S. age group national record. An astounding swim, considering Reece doesn't even train in a 50-meter pool. Did he expect to drop that time?
I didn't think it was going to be that much of a time drop. I was looking for something in the 213, 212 range, but I didn't think it was going to actually happen. And just me sitting in the ready room, I think got me into like a zone, like this is your time to get after it. This is your time to, you know, show people what you're made of. So, you know, walking out, I just kind of visualized me jumping in the water, and then, you know, I just kind of put the blinders on from the start, and I guess that's how I finished.
This was Reece's first swim with the big boys. What's his takeaway?
Yeah, it's first Grand Prix, so it was really ridiculous to kind of be in that A final. I had a really good time though. I mean, Josh, you know, showed me that swimming with the big boys is, you know, it's hard, and you're not gonna get first. You know, it's not any senior champ meet like back home where you're gonna win by like 5 seconds guaranteed. But I definitely think it was a great experience.
does long course feel like uncharted territory that you really don't even know what your possible ceiling could be? And
Yeah, I think I'm beginning to like long course a lot more than when I was younger. But just because, like you said, it's not like short course where you can kind of tell where you're gonna go. Because I don't train in a big pool like this. Six lanes, 25 yards back at home, a suburb of Philly. So it's nothing like this. But yeah, I think that long course is definitely kind of hard to get used to. But I definitely look forward to the future and what it has in store.